circumstance hasn't given us one yet. We got close with Abilene Christian hitting free throws.
That
We got close to a buzzer beater in.
Well, it's funny because we actually had one literally the first game, but it was for a tie.
And but who was the team that lost that missed a layup?
Texas Tech, Arkansas.
No. That was it was a different team. A guy. It was a lower seed team.
Santa Barbara, Creighton.
UCSB Creighton went up for a layup, and the guy missed it from a foot away. To win that game. That would have been it. For some reason, I'm watching Spit and Chicklets. Right? Did we take the stream all the way down?
Yeah, they have to refresh it.
Okay,
You're still up there.
Very good.
Wait, so this just isn't live?
I don't think it's live to the stream, but we're still
Keep
recording
going,
it for everything else that we do with this show. Shout out Rico Bosco if you're out there. I like to shout him out while we're not on stream. That way I can say I said it. Marty Mush is still in Chicago, so Marty Mush will be back probably next week. I don't think he'll be back until
they're going to Michigan.
Yeah, until Wednesday, probably Wednesday of next week. So Marty Mush will be out for a full week. What about tell me about Colorado, because you did a video. You just jumped in the pool.
Well,
and the pool attendant thought you were fighting with Playboy Marty.
So there's a lot of misunderstandings because when I do these 1 minute short videos, I mean, it's kind of like I kind of model it a little bit off Stu Feiner and just turn up the energy like the full way. And, generally when I turn it up like that, there's always some passersby.
So when are you going to start talking about, eating ass like a clit?
Probably never. But,
you're going to hold off on that?
30, Ben.
What's up?
15:30.
Are you on that plane?
The only way.
What's that mean?
15 minutes of eating ass, 15 minutes of
licking clit, and
15 minutes and 30 minutes of fucking.
Y'all ever want to make me rad? Just start talking about all that. But
that's a long time to do any of those things.
But no. So that video.
I'm a 224 guy.
I saw Dave. Y'all. I'm sure y'all are on the same email chain we were, where Dave was getting on everybody's ass about the Barstool blockers. People weren't promoting enough.
Yeah, I'm a 002 guy.
Yeah, and I saw y'all's Rutgers. I like y'all's Rutgers, New Jersey video.
It was but we had a. Don't get me started about Rutgers. I mean, we could have got in the Bitcoin party. Rutgers was the right pick. Rutgers should have won that basketball game.
No, you were right. I was on
Rutgers
the
should have beaten Houston, and I don't mean to bring it up, but I lost money here. I lost some serious money. Luckily, I won a little bit of money, but I lost some serious money, and I'm still mad at Rutgers. B-Walk's mic is still a little wonky. Okay, looks like we're up. Looks like we're going back. So we're back up. We're back streaming. I can see the chat. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you to Za. Thank you to TJ. Thank you to Andrew. Thank you to Pete. Thank you to Stefan for fixing the problems. Hey, it's live. It's live streaming, guys. Everything's not perfect. Things mess up every now and then. Equipment messes up, but we have guys to fix it.
Did you like the pool video? Did y'all like it? I mean, be honest.
I tell you what. I knew immediately because you jumped in the pool about 45 seconds in. As soon as I saw you standing by a pool, I was like, well, he's going in. Is he going to take the shirt off, or is he going to go in with the shirt? And you took your shirt off and darted into the pool. It was very Ham Porter-like from The Sandlot.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to not show too much bump.
Yeah.
I was trying to make it as quick as possible.
Yeah, once you got that shirt off, you were like, you were like Deion Sanders. You had 4.4 speed. You had great lateral agility. You darted to the right through the shirt, darted into the pool. It was the quickest I've ever seen you move, and I've seen you play ping pong. Who are you playing today?
I'm playing Smitty today, Stillstream Stadium.
You're better than Smitty.
This is third. I'm 2-0 against him. I don't know. They keep putting us up against each other.
Why are you playing Smitty? You're way better than Smitty.
I don't make the schedule, but I do like winning.
Oh wow, that's. Do you play ping pong?
Not in Stillstream Stadium. I haven't played in a while.
Jenga is where you dominated in Stillstream Stadium.
Pretty good.
Still, you got your $10,000 a couple of weeks ago. $5,000.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, you haven't gotten it yet?
No.
That's actually for the best that
they told me I'll be getting it the next paycheck.
That's probably for
absolutely
the
for the best.
That's for the best because you would have dumped it gambling.
Oh, for sure.
That's for the best.
Sure.
Unit size would have tripled this weekend.
It already did. That's the problem. Like on Monday, I just was up so much from the weekend that I'm telling you, that morning I told you I blindly just took all dogs. I got addicted to dogs, and I just blindly took all of them. And besides Oregon, they all lost.
We had that one Monday where everything was chalk, except for besides Oregon, the first game.
That was the day that it was chalk,
and that was the first game, right? You think you going in, you think it's more of the same.
So then I went because I was on the money line too. So then I was like, all right, fuck it. Now I'm hitting all the money.
Who were the other underdogs that went down that day? There was Oregon State went down that day, I believe.
No, they won. Oregon
State. You're right. You're right. That was the day before.
Like Maryland got blown out.
Correct.
Ohio got blown out.
Yeah.
I had Ohio. I had LSU too.
I would LSU. They ended up.
LSU should have covered.
I was on LSU heavy.
That was frustrating.
I still think Michigan got a very favorable whistle in that game.
That Cam Thomas, you talking about when it was
the whole game.
Play. That was gonna be a 3-point play to make a 3-point
the whole
game at 74-68.
So people are back talking about the Nuggets line. They're talking about everything. So it looks like we are back with everybody talking about streaming. Winton Roshak says thoughts about the new streaming spot. I like it. I don't think a lot of the fans are iffy about it, but I love it. I love the chairs. I feel very relaxed. I'm wearing palm tree socks. I got a Nolan Ryan shirt on. I got Jordan's on. I'm living my best life.
I might switch tomorrow.
You don't like the chair? You're too far away?
I might go over. I like a table to have in
Why
front
don't
of
you
me.
go over there right now?
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay it out.
You don't want to make the move.
Not mid.
Okay, so
bueno.
So you chose this spot for the chair.
Yes.
You liked it. Why don't you bring the mic up and relax like I'm relaxed?
I think I like to have because I'm a hands talker, and here I can't talk. I like to do a little bit of this on the table.
Yeah.
I like to kind of move around. That's how I get my points across. I put some oomph behind it. Here I feel flat here. I just feel
flat.
flat.
The school desk a little bit.
I just feel flat. I feel flat sitting in this chair.
I never liked the college desks that had these that popped up, right?
Yeah.
That popped up, and because they were never big enough to write on. This one's perfect for a computer, though. I like the chairs.
I didn't like the ones that fold up because usually it would be a squeeze with my gut. Wasn't a fan of that.
Did you guys have the rectangle pizza at your schools?
Rectangle pizza.
Rectangle pizza.
Yeah.
Rectangle one rectangle slice of pizza
Yes.
and chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
We had like pizza.
I always
We had
brought
pizza
mine along.
sticks.
Pizza sticks.
I had
Yeah.
those in high school.
I
yeah.
had rectangle pizza. It would be sausage or cheese.
Mhm.
Maybe there was a pepper. I think there was
Those
pepperoni
sausages
and
were
sauce.
perfect tiny spheres.
Very, very, very
Perfect.
small sausage. Yeah. I what was the best day at lunch for your school? Because mine was soup and chili day. I used to.
Ooh,
What I would do.
in high school, my best day was chili and a bread bowl day.
Chili. Yeah. Y'all had bread balls at your high
Yeah.
school?
Wow.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to a Panera? Did you go to Panera High?
No, but also in my high school, some alumni had started some company. We were able to pay with our fingertips.
Okay. Well, he's just rich.
No, I'm
You're
not.
just rich. You
I'm
can't.
not.
You can't come from a high school with bread bowls paying with your fingertips.
Well, I also had pizza sticks and tacos.
I loved the rectangle pizza and the chili. I used to there would be girls that didn't eat the day of chili day, and I would have them just order their lunch. I'd pay for their lunch, and I'd end up with 3 chilies. It was a big day for me. Yeah. Probably tells you how I've ended up the way I've ended up. But chili day at high school was something the fuck else, brother.
Our favorite was the triple play.
Ooh.
It's so you get 3 chicken tenders, 2 mozzarella sticks, and a breadstick.
Wow.
Where did you go? Did you go to a food court high school?
Not really. I don't think so.
Damn.
I think that was pretty standard practice in New York. I thought Owen might have had it because I know other schools around me, they also had it, and that was a pretty popular day.
That's a big day.
Owen, did you go to Chaminade?
Yeah, I did.
That's what somebody said. That's what somebody said.
Chaminade sounds fancy.
It sounds
It's like
very
Hawaii-
fancy.
that's the Hawaiian school that hosts the Maui tournament.
Yeah,
right?
that upset Virginia in
That's
1984.
pretty fucking weird, by the way.
Oh, yeah, well, he said, did Owen go to Chaminade?
Yeah, I did.
And now he's spamming the chat with it. All right, shut the fuck up, Robert Freed. I read it. He just said it 5 times in a row. Shut up. It's probably one of your boys or something.
No.
You don't have boys?
Did you have standard chicken patty every day if you didn't like what they had?
No, I don't think so.
Our standard was the pizza.
That was a lot of. We had standard, there was one hot lunch every day, and then there was a little fridge with cold, so you could get tuna or turkey.
We
didn't have a chicken patty every day.
We had a that day's line and a pizza line. The pizza line was on the left. The that day's food offering was on the right.
I'm guessing the pizza line was longer generally, huh?
No, that day we had pretty good food. So usually, if you got to lunch late and you didn't want to wait in the line, you just ran and got your slice of pizza and you'd be
Sneaky,
okay.
my favorite day was pork rib hero day. It was just like a McRib, but nobody liked it, so there'd never be a line. So you could just
So that's
walk
pretty
right
good.
in and grab
Yeah.
one.
Pork rib is fancy.
No, it
For
was a
school- for
McRib.
school
It had
lunch?
fake bone marks
was
in it.
McRib.
Yeah, it was a McRib.
That's interesting.
We didn't have McRibs at my school.
No.
Boy, if we had, I would probably be fat and out of shape by now.
Don't sleep on a good chicken patty.
We didn't have the chicken patty.
That was the standard. If you didn't like that lunch, you could always grab a chicken patty. Very good.
You know what I miss from being a kid, and I maintain this is a good food today. I love Hamburger Helper. I think Beef stroganoff hamburger helper is a good meal. It's a very tasty meal. My mom used to make me hamburger helper in the morning, and I would just eat it all day as she would go to work because we didn't have enough money for a daycare or anything. Anyway, I love. Am I the only one? I'm the only one that loves.
I liked
hamburger
like the
helper.
Manwich sloppy joes, but not the hamburger helper. When I was a
I
kid.
loved hamburger helper.
That's kinda
It just
my-
wasn't really in our house.
You didn't have it?
No, they just didn't really buy it. Like I'm very aware of it. I'm very familiar with it.
I'm
Just-
sorry.
Yeah, I didn't really have it.
You should try it out. You should get some beef stroganoff hamburger helper up in
You're
this
good.
motherfucker.
I think you're good. I didn't like it.
Okay, well you can't make that. You're not qualified to make that judgment.
So
Fair enough.
that's a hamburger helper with like the mac and cheese in it. Also, that I've seen that.
Well, they have different kinds. They have
Okay,
that.
different
They have the
flavors.
beefaroni.
That's the one that's usually advertised. like
cheesy-
mac
the
and
That's
cheese
cheeseburger
what
mac,
it's,
yeah.
yeah,
ground beef,
yeah. That's what I'm.
That's probably their most popular one. Yes.
yeah.
It looks good. I'm a big mac and cheese guy.
Oh, who isn't? I mean, look at this panel. I assume we're all big mac and cheese guys. Are you eating different, or are you just running 9 miles?
I'm just running and exercising a lot. I was eating really healthy beginning of the year, but I've been slacking a little bit on it. I was trying to do a no pizza, no bagel thing because New York they're so good, but that didn't work. I'm just I'm on the exercise.
We
a lot.
often have free pizza and bagels here.
Yes.
But the other
that's
thing
the-
too,
those,
though- Every
those are the
week.
two foods you can't avoid.
Yeah,
working
well, in
hard.
New York, you got the best pizza and the best bagels. My
Yeah.
logic is 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The no alcohol is great. The exercise is great. So I've been eating a little bad.
My
but I'm
take
still
on
doing 2 good
bagels-
things good.
My take on bagels is this. It's controversial. Not a bagel guy. Even
Really?
the best bagel in the world is still just a bagel. It's still. I've never had a bagel and I was like, oh wow, that.
See, but I told you we need to.
You told me. You've been a bagel guy the whole time.
I've been to your house where you live. I know for a fact there is a very good bagel spot within a 10-minute drive of your house. I don't even know the area that well. I just know
you can feel it. You can feel
I
it.
know where you live. It's very similar to where I grew up. Like I know for a fact within probably even 5 minutes. There's probably a very good spot. You just need to like figure it out.
I also think there might be a bigger, if not just as big, discrepancy between a bad bagel and a good bagel and bad pizza, good pizza.
My thing is just
For
it's not
sure.
just the bagel. It's the smoked
Like-
salmon. It's the lox. I'm obsessed with smoked salmon bagels.
Yeah, we're gonna get to
Yeah.
NBA picks in a minute. TW Jordan, we'll get to our picks in just a second. We had to, since we do this show at lunch, food often comes up, and since
Yeah, very.
two of us are morbidly obese, and one of us is losing a lot of weight, and the other one is, well, he went to Chaminade, so he probably has a personal trainer. We are what?
I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna look up Chaminade.
Yeah, go
It
for
sounds
it.
fancy as shit.
It's
Anytime,
like really not.
anytime you go to a high school that isn't the name of your town, I feel like you're rich.
It's named after Blessed William Chaminade. He's one miracle away from being a saint. We're rooting for you, big guy. He's blessed. He's
can
not a
always
saint
come.
yet.
I didn't know there were levels to sainthood.
Yeah, when you get your second miracle, you're blessed.
So he's had one miracle.
And you need 3 to
No,
be a
he's
saint.
got 2. You need
Oh.
3 to become a saint.
Oh, I see. So what is one? Does one miracle do anything?
Nah, just a good guy.
And 2 miracles is blessed.
Blessed.
3. Okay. Can you? What do you do? 5 miracles. Super saint.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're just.
I think that third one's just for that second miracle. You're like, all right, like it's not a fluke. This guy's onto something.
I'd like.
And the third one, you're like,
All right.
we need that third one just to be sure.
All right. Now, I don't know much about Blessed William Chaminade. What were his 2 miracles?
I couldn't tell you.
You can tell me. We're
No, I
friends.
don't know. I'd have to look
Well,
it up.
how are we gonna? How do I know that he's had miracles if you don't even know what they are?
I could look it up, but he started the Marianist order, which is a society of Mary, and Dayton is a Marianist school. That's the only Marianist college.
Learn something new every day.
I don't know what else to tell you about that.
All right. Let's see. Bagels are okay, but boiled peanuts are good. Come on, B-Walk. Terrible take. Don't tell me it's a terrible take.
I love boiled peanuts.
Boiled
too.
peanuts are some of the best food in the
I like
world.
boiled peanuts too.
Boiled peanuts are incredible. Don't bring that trash ass New York ass attitude in here. You're not gonna hate on boiled peanuts around me, asshole.
I do agree with what Owen said. The discrepancy between a good bagel and a bad bagel is massive, similar to pizza.
No, I agree. I think that's fair too.
Because even the one day Doug's, like he came in, he bought one of the bagels from just like the carts or whatever. Like that's not a real bagel.
You know, if you're capable of doing 5 miracles, say you get to 3 miracles, right? But if you're capable of doing 5,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're just capable of doing miracles. So maybe you should do like 500 or 5. Like I mean, like if you've got five miracles under your belt, you should just be throwing miracles around.
He's got 2 miracles. In 1995, Elena Otera of Buenos Aires, he healed her from lung cancer. And then in 1998, Rachel Baumgartner, a high school student in St. Louis, Missouri, was cured of her Askins tumor, a kind of sarcoma.
And he did that.
Mm-hmm.
So his last one was in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on a 23-year streak.
So it's
no
just like when
miracle.
Tennessee football was good.
He's Tennessee football.
There was a Tennessee joke there.
I don't want to be out of line, but I feel like if you're not just pumping out miracles and you're capable of it, you're pretty stingy. Am I out of line to say that?
Maybe he just forgot how to do miracles. Maybe it's
I'm not a religious guy, so I don't want to be like.
Like in 1998, I could dunk a basketball. I can't dunk a basketball right now. Maybe miracles are like dunking a basketball.
Fair.
Maybe he's like Trout. He doesn't want the spotlight. He's good being blessed. He doesn't want to be a saint. He doesn't want to be looked at under the bright lights.
There's some inherent
He's fine
pressure with being a saint.
Blessed.
He's like a double-A saint. He's like a minor league saint.
Yeah, there's got to be minor leaguers who are happy with where they are.
I can't imagine. So.
I doubt that.
No.
Yeah,
I regretted saying that immediately, but
they make no money.
yeah, no.
Minor leaguers, unless they got they were high picks. They got signing
but
bonuses.
I'm saying if you're like a
Yeah.
career minor leaguer, that money runs dry.
And you're on the bus all over the country too. It's not.
I'm just saying, if I did a miracle in '95 and then another one in '98, I'm thinking my next miracle's within 2 or 3 years.
He was going every 3 years
before the millennium, for
was
sure.
tough.
Yeah, and then once I get to like 5 or 6 years, I'm starting to press. Like maybe he's been trying to pull off miracles. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like I used my one miracle to get hired here.
You and me both, brother.
The video.
But
I think
again,
that video
is it a
was
miracle?
Yeah.
Is it a miracle if it only benefits you? I think it has to benefit somebody else.
I think it's been beneficial to some people so far. I like to think.
Playboy Marty for sure.
Actually, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Your miracle,
Marty got
your
a
miracle isn't
+1.
getting you hired; it's getting him hired.
That may be true too. That definitely.
Did
Makes
Marty
miracle
film the
of
video?
PBM.
Yeah, he filmed it.
All right, so he gets a little bit of he filmed it. He was camera ready.
He gets the wherewithal. He was smart enough. I was just going nuts, and he luckily just thought, "Hey, I should snap my camera on." There wasn't even a planned video.
I'm saying
I just was
Playboy
going nuts
Marty.
after the game, and he had the wherewithal to be like, "People will laugh at this," and clicked record.
Give him some
So I
credit.
got to give him credit for that.
Let's see, Brandon, are you going to WrestleMania? Yes, and
Tampa, right? Pirate ship.
Yeah, listen to wrestling, download wrestling, subscribe to wrestling. I'm the best wrestling interviewer in the game. I'm the best thing to happen to wrestling in years. So watch it, listen to it, like it, enjoy it. Thank you very much. All right, speaking of some of the best things to happen in years, how about Body Armor Edge? You can see Body Armor water in front of us. Big Ev's got his right
God,
there. I
it's
got
good.
mine right beside me. Body Armor Edge is Body Armor water is probably the most most consumed beverage in this office.
By
It's
far.
it's everywhere. We all drink it. But Body Armor has a new drink for us and for you. It's called Body Armor Edge. 100 milligrams of caffeine to get your day started, just like coffee. 1,000 milligrams of electrolytes to build you up, get you through your day. If it were just the caffeine, it's still a great drink. But it's the caffeine, it's the electrolytes. It's just everything that you need to get going. It's in 7-Eleven. It's on Amazon. It's everywhere that you need to go to get your drinks. They got the Tropical Chaos, which is what I drank the other day to get my day started in Chicago, and it led me through the whole day. I had great energy throughout the day, and that's rare for me because
This is non-migraine day.
this was 2 days after the migraine. So 2 days after migraine, I'm still dragging. But once I had that, it got me going. Body Armor Edge is delicious. 4 great flavors. Check it out. 7-Eleven, Amazon, Body Armor Edge. All right. Trade deadline thoughts, or y'all just going to keep talking about nonsense? Might just keep talking about nonsense.
Nonsense is fun.
Nonsense is fucking fun. Tell me something better than some good nonsense. The Yak is 100% nonsense.
Yeah.
It's the most nonsensical thing we do.
Katie Stats made like a bio for the Yak on like Clubhouse, and it was like, dudes break down sports and analytics, and I couldn't tell if
None
she was,
of that
like,
is right
trolling.
at
I was
all.
like, what?
None of that is
More
right.
like dudes just messing with each other.
You could probably just end the bio after the first word.
Yeah, just-
Dudes.
just
Dudes, period. That's the bio. That's probably the bio for this show. Dudes.
Might as well be.
And dudettes.
Well, when's the last time you saw a dudette on the show?
Felt like I should throw that in.
Well, yeah, we probably need to increase our diversity here, but you're just outwardly lying.
Well, thanks to the bet on girls in the Barstool Sportsbook, I was able to cash my Iowa-Kentucky over last night.
I tell you what, at Bet on Girls, that plus 400 for UConn
Yep.
to win the
That's
national
actually-
title
Smashed it when I
is
was in
going to
Chicago.
be free money. That thing is going to, I put 100 on it before I left Chicago. They're due for a national title. They got the best player in the country. UConn looks good.
What was it unboosted?
It was 250. No, it was 250, and it's boosted to 400.
That's
Even the 250 is great.
Yeah,
400 is
250 is
incredible.
really good. 400 is awesome.
Bukers, Beckers, buckets. Who cares?
Honestly, it
The
probably
GOAT.
just got lower because doesn't Gino have the Coco?
I feel like
Is
he
it
had the
back?
Coco like a month ago.
Was it that long ago?
I
thought it was right before the tournament started. I know now they're going to be the Sweet 16. Maybe he's back.
I
don't
do
know.
wonder, like, especially when a good Connecticut team's rolling. Like, we haven't seen a vintage Connecticut team in about 5 years. When a good UConn team is rolling, how necessary is Gino? Like, once he gets them there and they get their basic, I don't think he's very necessary at all.
You're saying
job was
obviously
getting them together.
post recruiting, obviously.
Yeah, post recruit. Once he gets the players in place, maybe they go through a month of practices, get their plays and stuff. How necessary? Because when they were really rolling, they were going undefeated, beating everybody by 40.
Which men's coach do you compare him to? Then Cal?
No, because
I think he's much. I think
Cal
he's much
has
better.
Cal falls off the map. Like Gino's never fallen off the map.
No, I know,
Gino's
but you're
worst
s-
seasons are
but you
2
were,
seeds.
You were prioritizing his recruiting over coaching.
I don't think Cal compares because Cal's success doesn't even sniff Gino's success whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's an insult to Gino to even mention Cal. He's a bad coach, and he's become a subpar recruiter. Like he
So
had
then
a top
Gino's like a Cal K hybrid.
Cal K.
Recruits like Cal, coaches like K.
Well, Coach K isn't a very good coach anymore either.
He used
like
to.
more like old school Dean Smith even.
I don't think Coach K was ever. Coach K was always a recruiter too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Gino's like fucking John Wooden.
yeah, that's fair.
That's
enough.
like
without the cheating.
The success, fair, but the success that he. I mean, what does he have? 10 championships.
John Wooden probably has the dirtiest championships ever, and we act like he's a saint, but he has no miracles.
Yeah. Man's not even blessed.
Boy, he's dead
Nope.
now.
He is.
Lived a good long life though, but his titles were tainted and dirty.
I guess let's say to answer your question. I think.
Was
think
there a question?
that the how important do you think he is?
Yeah.
I think it feels like every year, like every 4 years, maybe not every 4, but it feels like they get like that one girl who just like wins 4 national championships, like she's the one.
Yeah.
And it feels like Paige Bukers is that
Diana
next one.
Taurasi.
Like Maya Moore.
Yeah.
What's the girl? She plays in the Seattle professional team. What's her name? It's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, but she didn't play for UConn.
No,
not Lauren Jackson.
No. She's in. She
Sue
plays
Bird?
in the WNBA now.
Sue Bird?
No, what is her name? She literally won like outstanding player in the Final Four all
Come
4
here.
years.
Let's
National
grab-
champion
you
all
want me to
4
grab some?
years.
Come here. I don't know
Hold
where
on,
we can
hold
sit him.
on. I'll look.
I don't know where we can sit him. Can he get through here? Hey, Frank the Tank. Welcome back to work.
How's it going?
Just give him put that mic up. Let him talk there real quick.
How you feeling, Frank?
I'm feeling better.
Good.
Feeling good?
Glad to have you back.
You look good.
I got the wound vac attached to seal up my knee. But
Oh, you do? Yes, I
but,
see that now.
that's it. It's feeling better. I see that the studio's got quite an improvement. Nice looking chairs.
Thank you very much. I picked these out
Stomach is looking
myself.
smaller, Frank. I can tell the weight loss is continuing. You look
Thanks,
good.
thanks.
Yeah, you look good.
So is this you gonna come in one day? You're gonna amp it up soon. You're gonna try to get back as much as you can.
Well, yeah. I still got to do follow-ups. Get
Yeah.
my wound dressed every couple of days. But if all goes well tomorrow, I have to get my debreeding done tomorrow.
You're breeding tomorrow?
No, debreeding.
No, debreeding. Okay.
So I have to go to a follow-up with the surgeon, and if that goes well, I'll probably be in around the same time today as I am today,
Okay. All right.
and I'll see how I feel, and then I'll try to come back, starting to amp it up. Maybe next. I want to try to get in at least. If they're not in tomorrow, I'll be on Friday, I guess. But
Well, take it easy. I don't want you to force anything.
trying to get it back on track.
All right. Welcome back, Frank.
Thanks.
Thank you very
Is
much.
there truth to the unit house with you and Doug's? How's the house hunt going?
That's possible. It's many options.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
welcome back.
We'll follow that.
Glad
Welcome
to see
back,
you.
Frank.
Good to see you.
All right. So that is Frank the Tank back in the office for the first time after his hospital stay last week. So hopefully everything's good there.
The Paige Bukers of units.
Okay, Owen, relax.
What?
Possibly the what was his name? Bill Chaminade?
William, yeah.
The
You could
Bill,
call him Bill.
Bill Shakespeare.
the Billy Sham of of units. All right, I'll go ahead and give some picks. Can I gotta get my
You gotta
phone
find
out.
that record. You're 30. You gotta announce that if you're up 30
I gotta
damn
find my
units.
record. I gotta find
I
my
text
record.
you the
I'm not
standings.
doing bad. But damn.
So TJ, standing update as of March 24th. This isn't right, is it? I was up more than this yesterday. I went 3-0.
Yep.
What do you mean, yep?
You went 3-0.
Yeah, but I was up more units than this yesterday, wasn't I?
I can check.
Was I only up 18? So I'm up 21 units, but I'm up 30 over the second place. Okay, so I'm 3-0. Yesterday, Ben Mintz was 1-1. I'm 73 and 51, up 21.9 units on the month. Ben Mintz in second place. He's down 6 units. Big Ev down 8.6 units. Rico Bosco down 10.35 units. Marty Mush in last place down 15 units. There we go. And my picks are, I got 3 picks, all from the NBA. Pacers -6 against Pistons. I think the Pistons are pretty much at the end of their road. Nets +8.5 on the road against the Jazz. It's risky. The Jazz are cover machines, but I like the Nets to stay within the number. And Bucks -5 against the Celtics, who are 1-9 against the spread their last 10 road games. Bucks -5, Nets +8.5, Pacers -6. Those are my 3 picks. Ben Mintz, you were in second place. You go next.
Okay, my 4 picks, boy. I'm going to catch some heat on this one, but this is kind of – they were talking about this Nuggets-Raptors game. After the Raptors lost against Houston when Houston had the 20-game losing streak. We're back in Toronto as a 2.5-point home dog. I'm fading the public huge here. Everybody's on the Nuggets. People are going to laugh at me, but I think it's a bounce-back spot. Chicago Bulls by 6 at home over a crappy Cleveland team. And then I'm riding a couple home dogs. The Spurs +6 against the Clippers. OKC +5 against Memphis. And I'm adding Utah against Brooklyn. I'm going the other side on that.
Okay. Wow. Okay. What
back-to-back on Brooklyn.
Kind of a dick move.
Well,
Fade
it's
the
just
hottest
back-to-back.
gambler in the room.
No, but it was the
wow.
back-to-back on Brooklyn.
Just
They
come
won.
back from Colorado throwing shots at Brandon Walker.
I mean, you can probably counter that you're beating me by 29
Brandon fucking
units.
Walker.
You're beating me by 33 units this month or whatever.
Big F.
You know, I had a thought today.
Uh-oh. Love it.
Why didn't they just do the NIT like this whole week?
Big F, I have no fucking idea. The fact that they had the NIT the other day in the first week of the tournament, whatever, you have it. But you've got this whole week to yourself. I'm waiting for the Sweet 16. I'm dying for the Sweet 16. I'm looking at college basketball tab every day just wistfully, like, please let something show up.
The CBI championship is tonight.
And
Pepperdine versus Coastal.
Why isn't the NIT using this week? It's a crazy question.
If they just because what
Tech
they
Ole
have
Miss
32
Friday, who
teams
cares?
or I think they might have did 16 this year because of the pandemic, but I think a full day of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday would have
Day
been
basketball.
fantastic.
Day basketball. was
Fantastic.
So
They could have had their time. It would have been like win the national championship. Everyone would be watching.
I'm a Mississippi State fan, and the first game was I think Saturday or Sunday. I didn't watch it. I was watching the NCAA tournament.
Exactly. I didn't watch Ole Miss lose to Louisiana
I didn't watch
Tech.
a second of
Thank
it.
God.
They play tomorrow, all 4 games. Says Baby Luigi 95. Why would you name yourself Baby Luigi? Is that from Super Mario? I guess if your actual name is Luigi, that's fine. But you wouldn't name yourself after Luigi from Mario, would you?
I don't think so.
What about you?
Not
Owen?
Italian enough.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
I wouldn't, no.
All right. Big F.
Bucks -5, Bulls -5.5, Timberwolves +8, and the Kings +3.5 at home against Atlanta.
I like your. Are those 3s as well?
They are.
Yeah.
Katrinas.
We're both wearing 3s today.
We are.
Yeah. And you don't like that. I just
No, I
noticed.
probably won't
you
wear them.
don't like when I wear the same thing as you because you in your mind are cooler than me.
I am cooler than you, but you have a goofy colorway. Like that's like why'd you
goofy. What's
pick
goofy about that?
ones with orange on them?
What's
This is
goofy about
homage to
this?
Tennessee, clearly.
No, it's just a cool, smooth grays. It's not goofy.
They have,
Those are literally called cool grays.
Cool grays, yeah. I don't know what's good. These are good shoes.
I just don't like that the tongue's red. There's the red Jordan. And
Well,
then
I'll
it's
tell you what.
orange
I won't
details.
compliment your fucking shoes anymore.
Let's take a chat vote. Chat, press 1 if Ev has cooler shoes. Press 2 if Brandon has cooler shoes.
All right. Well, let me show mine up there.
And then
Mine's
spam
untied.
Za in the chat if you
Mine-
prefer
mine-
bands.
Mine's untied. And
Love that energy
don't pay
going.
attention to my incredible socks. My palm tree socks.
1 for Ev, 2 for Brandon.
Frankly, I think mine are better.
And Za for Ben.
And I think I know I'm cooler than you. And I don't care that you think you're cooler than me.
But see, you're not because you have to say that.
You just said it.
But that's because you asked me about it. You asked
right.
me a direct question.
Tough loss on the dozen for Big Ed. Oh shit! Somebody made me read a spoiler. 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 2 1. There are more 1s and 2s.
What about Za?
There are more 2s than 1s now. 2's making a comeback.
There's a couple mixed in there.
Just saw a Za. 2 Zas. Both great. Thank you very much. I can't add. I can't. There's too many. They're spamming it now. They're just.
You want my picks quick?
Oh, I forgot you were here.
Hottest gambler in the show.
How?
He hasn't lost a pick.
I went 3-0 yesterday.
He went 4.
I went 4-0 with a plus 160.
Go ahead.
Back to the women's tournament. Loving it. Maryland, I'm laying 15.5 and taking over 160.5. Their average margin of victory this year is over 23 points. They're scoring 92 points per game and allowing 69.
That is for.
Which is
I'm not for women's basketball. For college basketball.
for basketball.
For college basketball, 92 points a game is shooting the fucking ball.
Yeah, it's absurd. So they're, I guess, playing a
I don't.
Chino
Is there
Hill
anybody?
style.
Is there anybody in men's college basketball outside of Gonzaga? I think Oral Roberts scores a lot. The average is 92 points a game.
No.
Colgate was 86.
Definitely not 92.
Oh,
yeah.
There's a D2 team. I can't remember, but they average like 98 and allow like 97. I got to find it. But Maryland, I'm laying 15.5 and taking over 160.5 against Alabama. Louisville, I'm laying 6.5 against Northwestern. CBI Championship, Pepperdine, I'm laying 4.5. And I'm going to bet with Mr. Ice, Sabres, Senators, and Kings team totals over 1.5, boosted from plus 119 to plus 165.
Okay, very good. That's on the Barstool Sportsbook app. You can play that in Illinois, Michigan, or Pennsylvania. It got announced. Well, Jay Snowden said it. Said Jersey's coming, and what was the other state he said?
Virginia's coming.
No, it's
Indiana.
Indiana and Jersey coming very, very soon.
The one he said by the end of, I think, April?
Yeah.
And then Jersey, hopefully by the end of May?
Jersey's a life changer.
So you will be betting.
Huge.
Jersey's a
I
life
may have to move to Jersey now.
From my residence.
It's a lifestyle change. I got to move this summer. When I got here, we decided to rent a house because we didn't know how long we were going to stay.
Yeah.
And the people now want to sell the house because property is skyrocketing in Jersey. So I got to move this summer. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You want to be roommates?
No.
You got a house full already.
Yeah. We'll be roommates.
Nice.
You and me and my family of 6.
No, I'm out.
And me and my wife fuck a lot.
That's
Hell
can't be
yeah.
true.
2 nights in a row. So
Buzz.
suck on that.
I think. What are those? Maybe buy a house. Maybe I'll buy the like the little apartment attached to it.
You live in the little lean-to beside. Yeah, I got the mother-in-law suite, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
So I can
But
just-
you already live in New Jersey.
Yeah, but then your wife can just cook me food, and
She does. I had chicken.
That'd be helpful.
She cooked me chicken
hamburger
spaghetti the
helper
other night.
stroganoff.
Yep.
What'd she make me last? Oh, she made me chicken tenders and potato pancakes.
Sounds
last night.
fantastic.
Ooh, potato pancakes, delicious.
Yeah.
Some scallions in there.
Oh, there was a lot. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Potato pancakes, they were delicious. My mom used to make me potato pancakes, but not as good as my wife. My wife beats her on potato pancakes. My mom wins on things like chili, chicken spaghetti, but my wife definitely gets her on.
Sounds like if you run hot with the women.
Huh?
If you run hot, you got women cooking for you.
Oh, Brandon fucking Walker, wouldn't you cook for me?
There you go.
I mean, somebody says, no, Brandon. They want me and you to move in the unit house with Doug's and Frank.
So a little 4-bedroom.
Right, your
Your entire family in your 1 bedroom.
6-bedroom.
I would put on 80 pounds to expense my rent every month.
You know what? That would sound pretty good.
Yeah.
That would sound pretty good until, I don't know. The bathroom can't be a great place to be.
You better have multiple ones.
Right. What was that? I'd need a miracle. I need Chaminade to come in and bless my bathroom every day.
It would.
B-Walk always has the best shirts. If you can tell, I'm seasonal. We're heading into baseball season.
When's opening day? Is it next? Is it a week from today?
Is
Is it next Wednesday?
I don't know when it is. When's opening day?
Holy
TJ.
fuck.
So I saw Jared say that on the weather app you could see
And
you
weather
could see
app's
the weather
10
for the
days out,
next day.
right?
That's it's got to be next week.
It's crazy because, I don't know, you get so caught up in March Madness and then it's
Correct.
just boom.
It sneaks up on you.
April 1st.
April 1st. Is that Wednesday?
Thursday.
I'm looking forward to just
Thursday.
taking blindly
That's
taking
Thursday.
Yankees
April
run
1st,
line
April
every
1st
day.
is next Thursday.
Yep.
April 1st.
All right. Let's see what else. Glenny and B-Walk is great content. I don't know that I've ever done content with Glenny. I don't even know. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm just in LA right now, just doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
I love the private jet stuff with Glenny. Casually drinking the nooner at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I think he was pounding vodka sodas at 10 as well.
Doing nooners.
Well, I mean, present company, vodka sodas are yes. I got you. Big F. Listen, we started watching basketball. I think Sunday. Sunday was the last day I was there. So Sunday we started watching basketball at about 12:30, and at 12:30, Big F started drinking double vodkas, right? Double
vodka sugar-free Red Bull.
That's what you were
That's my
drinking.
drink of choice. Yes.
And I think he drank them the rest of the day, and I never noticed a change whatsoever. I never noticed any. He never got high. He never got low. Now, I had White Sox Dave over here who was doing the same thing. By 2 o'clock, I wanted him to leave. Carl would just walk into a corner and just stare at a corner because he was so drunk. I love Carl, but, I mean, he would just disappear at times.
White Sox Dave just brought like a middle-aged woman on stream at the Super Bowl. He was pretty drunk.
There were a couple women backstage for White Sox Dave here.
There was one that was there early, and then he basically kicked her off the stream.
But then there was a second one.
She literally sat there in Illinois. So they played at 11 a.m. their time.
Yeah.
She sat at the bar seat that was basically next to where we had security for our area.
Yeah.
She sat there from 11 a.m. to literally midnight.
Yeah.
To midnight.
Yeah.
Still there.
Just waiting in the on-deck circle.
It was stunning.
Waiting in the bullpen, waiting for that.
Just by herself.
Waiting for this.
And then we found out later from Glennie that apparently she had lost her phone for like 3 days. She basically just been like bouncing around bars drinking in the same outfit for like 2 days straight. She was a nut.
Well, that's I didn't know.
I would say.
I didn't know all of this. I mean, I saw the woman. I didn't. But you're right. She just sat. She never moved.
She's in that same exact seat right next to the security guard for literally 13 hours straight by herself.
All right. So there are sports topics out there we haven't talked about. I want to talk about. This is a serious conversation, but it's worth talking about because it's one of the biggest stories in sports right now. Does Deshaun Watson play a snap of football in 2021?
I don't see how. I really don't see how.
We're up to 16.
The onion got peeled away. And
16 allegations. It is a hard thing to wrap your head around because they're all coming out at once, which lends itself for conspiracy theorists to think, were the Texans hiding this? Did it finally start leaking out when he wanted to leave the Texans? That I don't know. But
so you're saying that you think the Texans
No. That's not.
have...
No. I didn't say that at all. I'm saying the conspiracy theorists. If you look online, you see the people that believe that. You also see the people that believe Deshaun Watson probably did nothing wrong. There's whenever something like this comes out, you're going to have camps that form. That being said, I don't know what Deshaun Watson did, if he did it or not. All I know is 3 allegations of something like this is a lot. 16 is astronomical. Mm-hmm. So it begs the question, where Deshaun Watson goes was the number one question of the offseason for NFL football. Now it's, will he play at all? I think it's transformed in like a week.
It was such weird timing because obviously the tournament's so prevalent where I really haven't even like looked into what happened. I'm just aware of the allegations. It's like I don't even know. But I agree with you. It's one of those where when it goes from 1 to 2 to 3 to now 16, it almost has a little bit of a obviously completely different scenarios, but it almost has a little bit of like a Tiger Woods feel. Am I off? Like different things that happen, but just in terms of like they start piling up, and then you start to be like, oh, like maybe this is a real thing.
Nick Johnson says, with less than 10 minutes left of a sports pick show, you decide to talk about sports. Mincy should be host permanently. A, no. And B, we talk sports for 30 goddamn minutes, you ugly prick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You're right.
Tiger always had consent, right? He was just fucking
Tiger
Tiger was just fucking
They're
bitches,
different
yeah.
scenarios,
He
but
was
I'm just
just
saying.
fucking Denny's
I'm just saying when it
waitresses.
comes to allegations, once they start kind of like, when it's 1 or 2, you're like, oh, maybe she's just whatever. Then they start stacking up, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, maybe.
See, it feels like to me it's all been hidden for a while, and then when the onion gets peeled away, the levee breaks. It's just an overwhelming swarm. Like he's been trying to hide it, and then once it came out,
Yeah.
he just
I
can't.
don't know. My thing is, I don't know if there's any good about
There is no good
us
about
or
this.
anybody talking about it. Either he is a monster, or what these girls are doing are just taking away from actual victims. So
Yeah. No, there's no good resolution
and
to
then like
this.
I don't know.
It
As
doesn't look good
men,
for
I don't
if
think there's
Dabo's
anything
super
we could
Christian
comment
program
on it
too.
that'll
That'd
make
be
it
great
better.
for Clemson.
If it's true, I don't think it reflects on Clemson at all. I mean, it happened long. I mean, it happened.
You're right.
He hasn't been there long enough.
You're right.
that
Fair
it's
enough.
like-
I take that back. I take that back.
That's all right. So I just I don't know what I want to be true. Like, I don't want Deshaun Watson to be a monster. I don't want these women to be there's no good
It's a
resolution
lose-lose.
from this. It's a lose-lose, and you never want to see anything like this happen. But I don't believe, because we've seen players get sidelined for less. I can't remember, was Zeke was sidelined for a while.
6 games, and it was speculated. They never really proved anything.
There was
Brady-
I don't think there were criminal charges there. There's not criminal charges here. It's all civil. It's all.
Zeke wasn't it part of it too? Like he just kind of that one off season he had he knocked out some DJ. He pulled the girl's titty out at that some parade.
Mm-hmm.
He had a few things. This is a whole other.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's ugly, but it's something that's going to shape the NFL for this year. Because again, we came in this offseason, and him wanting out of Houston, where he was going to go was going to be the biggest story in football, because he was a starting quarterback, a very quality one, entering his prime, and now who knows where this is going.
How brutal is this for the Texans too? They were going to get 4 first-round picks for him.
Well, yeah, well, they were going to be. The Texans were always going to be in a rebuilding situation. Now they're going to be in a rebuilding situation without any assets, perhaps.
I'm a Jets fan. I wanted him. I thought he was a top.
I'm a Dolphins fan.
I
I wanted him badly.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't know if in 2 weeks we learn that all of this is not true. Then I want him badly. If we learn it is true, certainly I don't want him. So there it is.
Yeah, like I said, it's a lose-lose.
It's a shitty situation. Speaking of shit, dude wipes.
Fuck yes.
What?
Love dude wipes.
Dude wipes.
Best.
You're tired of? Have you noticed in our executive bathroom here we are just
they have a mint chill to them.
we are what?
Oh, Ben.
Oh, minty
Dude
chill
wipes
to your
the mint
butthole.
chill.
I
I
used it
noticed
yesterday.
Yeah. So we got this bathroom full of dude wipes over here. Yeah. I used them this morning when I had the rough entrance to the office. Anyway, dude wipes. You're tired of that scratchy, dry toilet paper. You want the water. You want the freshness. You want the wetness. You use dude wipes. Go to dudewipes.com. Walk15 is the code for 15% off your order. They're everywhere. Check out Dude Wipes. It is a better experience in the bathroom, and we all want that.
The Rolls Royce of scrubbing your taint.
It very much is. And listen, how long have we been searching for the best way to scrub our taint? Oh, and we've talked about this for years.
Yeah. We've all been just using Camrys and dry toilet paper, and then dude wipes came along.
WTF, how long has Brandon been a Dolphins fan? My entire life. Since 1984, I've been a Dolphins fan. I was 5 years old, Dan Marino's second year in the league. And back then, you might remember this, we only had the 3 channels to get football, and NBC was AFC games, and the regional team in the AFC, the Titans didn't exist, the Jags didn't exist, it was Dolphins. So we got Dolphins, and my mom, I think, wanted to have sex with Dan Marino, and she bought me a Dan Marino jersey. I've been a fan ever since.
I think people from the Northeast get very confused when people aren't fans of the stadium closest to them.
Right. But there are regions outside in this country, there's a lot of Cubs fans across the country because the only team you could see on TV for a long time were the Cubs.
Yeah.
You can see them every afternoon. The Braves have very similar where they were on the Superstation.
Whole Southeast is Braves.
Yeah, but the Braves are national too because the Superstation went everywhere.
Yeah.
But Mississippi is split. You've got Braves to the east, Mississippi, and then the Cardinals to the north. Why is Dan staring at me like that?
He knows he looks good.
You think he looks good?
Mm-hmm.
See, he's got good shoes on.
He does.
Those are good shoes.
I think
Big fan of those.
Hey, I gave you credit for your shoes, and you hated on my shoes. I don't understand why that happened.
I did. I'm sorry. Bro.
We're wearing the same shoes, just a different color.
I did. They're good shoes. I'm sorry.
And I started the conversation by saying, I love your shoes.
Thank you.
And you turned on me.
I did. Well, then you mocked me for saying I'm cooler than you, which I definitely am.
You very much are not. I'm 41. I have sons. I've spread my seed throughout this world, and yet I still wear these cool-ass T-shirts. I'm cool.
Yep.
Y'all got me notched in the shoe game.
Is your seed throughout this world?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Shout out Billy Chaminade.
Maybe on a few. You find in some. I don't know. I was gonna go, so I won't.
Love you, brother. All right. This is Pick Central. The Yak is up next.